Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law, and through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and also a short trading lesson at the end, so please stay tuned. In the previous video we did a stock update on ticker symbol OCGN, Oxygen, and this is a stock that has been featured a few times on the channel. And we also did an update and a recap of the interview with Gabriel for ticker symbol NLST, Netlist. So this is a stock that I've introduced initially first to the members. At that time it was trading around $7, and right now you'll be seeing that it is touching close to $10. So if anybody's interested in receiving advance notification of such stocks, please click in the description below for details of the Discord and the Patreon. So today I'm also going to be talking about a new stock that I did introduce to the Discord today before market open, and I'm also going to be providing an update on ticker symbol MMAT as well as Netlist after Gabriel did reach out to me today for an important update. Okay, so let's start with the quick update that I received from Gabriel, and that's with regard to the previous video where we introduced Netlist question and answer in detail. So please refer back to the video there for information about the stock. So the update is in the video. He did actually state that the total number of shares short was less than 1.5%. However, what he has said now that is nothing to be alarmed about. First of all, because of the nature of the OTC stocks, the sample size that he had was from a large broker and is not representative of the complete picture. So overall his stance is that although it's still that the short position does not play a significant part in the role of the price, that it's important for you to as potential investors and investors to have the accurate information. So that's just a quick clarification from Gabriel there. First of all, I'm going to start by having a quick update on ticker symbol MMAT, Metamaterials. This is a stock that has been featured a few times on the channel. The good news is today that the stock is up quite significantly. Are we seeing signs of a squeeze? We're going to have a look at that shortly as well. However, at time of editing right now, I can see the stock is trading just in excess of 17% at $3.76. At one point it did reach in excess of $4. So good news today. Is this going to continue, and why are we seeing this positive spike in the share price after quite a long time of seeing red? First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to a post from Reddit with regard to short selling and naked shorts. So this is basically suggesting that we could be seeing first signs of shorts covering. So let's have a look at this post. So first of all, what it's saying here is the naked shorts have gone nuclear on MMAT. So we have seen significant fall in the price due to that, possibly. So in terms of many retail investors, they have probably succumbed to the panic and sold, so that has not helped with the share price going down. So let's have a look at the key dates on this post. Okay, third paragraph down is basically saying forced coverings begin on 13th day being on that list. So this should fall on July the 22nd, which is the same as the T+21 from first fails. The coming Wednesday, July the 28th, will be for any spillovers, i.e. T+2 of that Friday. So squeeze is on for sure, buy, hold, and it will explode. And so that's the suggestion. So in terms of the dates, again, we've got a T+21 from June 28th equals July the 22nd. Or T+21 from July the 16th, which is the merger when it was fully complete. That would be August the 11th. So we've got two key dates there, which are suggested as possible dates for a squeeze or leading up to a squeeze. So let's bear those dates in mind. And finally, one other positive news that I'd like to share with you is from industry news here, dated July the 21st, which is today. And I think this is also positive for the stock. So the headline here is research predicts optical metamaterials will soon disrupt a $50 billion optics market. So again, this is bullish for the stock. This is news that has just been shared today from industry news. So again, long term, great potential. What I would now like to do is move over to look at today's new penny stock, which I'm going to do a stock analysis for, and just to inform everybody in terms of the due diligence for this. This was shared before pre-market today with members in the Discord. So if anybody wants to sort of receive advanced notification of stocks like Netlist and ticker symbol HDVY, which I'm going to be talking about today, please click on the description below for advanced notification and advanced due diligence. So let's have a look at this stock. Let's start by having a look at the chart. So when I initially shared the due diligence for this stock, ticker symbol HDVY, before the market opened today, it was trading at 15 cents. So congratulations to any Discord members who managed to pick this up. And we can see the return so far at time of editing just today is just in excess of 30%. It's gone up from 15 cents to 20 cents. So we can see here on the 5-day chart, this stock is up 81%, and we can see on the 6 months chart it's up 353%. Okay, so why have I recommended this as a potential stock for people to put on their watch list with a view to investing? Let's now start by having a look at what this company is about. So the company is Health Discovery Corporation. So if we go to the website, I'd like to just draw your attention to the 4th paragraph down. So Health Discovery Corporation technology is commonly considered within the context of artificial intelligence. This is a branch of computer science concerned with giving computers the ability to perform functions normally associated with human intelligence, such as reasoning, optimization through experience. So machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence that enables the development of algorithms and techniques that allow computers to learn. Pattern recognition is machine learning with a wide range of spectrum of applications, including medical diagnosis, bioinformatics, classifying DNA sequences, detecting credit card fraud, financial market analysis, and object recognition of digital images. So this aspect of artificial intelligence is certainly an area that I think is going to grow. It's going to be a huge market opportunity in the future. But why is this stock spiking up? Let's now look at this next page, which is titled Exceptional Achievement. So the thing I'd like to draw your attention to is just basically the first sentence here. So created by Health Discovery Corporation's mathematicians, support vector machine recursive feature elimination is used amongst other things to discriminate relationships within clinical data sets. So the key term that I'm interested in here is that it was created by Health Discovery Corporation's mathematicians. So why is that important to focus there? What I'd now like to share with you is an article here dated July the 25th, 2020. The headline here is Inside Scoop on Health Discovery Corporation. So this will give us a perspective in terms of the history of what's going on. So if we remember the stock that I previously shared with you, Netlist, that's with regard to a patent infringement allegedly by Google. This one is a similar situation. However, this is with regard to a patent infringement against Intel Corporation. So what does it say in the first paragraph here, which I'm just going to summarize for you. First of all, the company, which is Health Discovery Corporation, they filed an infringement lawsuit against Intel pertaining to their support vector machine recursive feature elimination methods, which we've just seen on the website. And it's attempted on numerous times to avoid litigation with Intel with regard to the dispute. However, those efforts have been unsuccessful, and as a result, the infringement suit is necessary, according to the CEO of the company. So I'm going to move over to the final part of the article, bottom paragraph. I'm just going to summarize you the important things that we need to be aware of, and that is that the company have been issued with the US patent for the health discovery patent application covering SVMRFE, which we saw on the website. So the company owns 5 international patents covering the SVMRFE method and is a sole owner of all patents relating to this. So obviously this is good news with regard to legal protection that they will have in terms of litigation. What I'd now like to do is share confirmation of a schedule order here for the civil action against Intel Corporation, and this is just outlining some important dates that have already happened. First one, deadline for motion to transfer, December 28, 2020, and at the bottom, a date for parties to exchange claim terms for construction, and that was February the 9th, 2021. So where are we up to right now? Let's now have a look at the complaint for patent infringement identified in the court documents here. So basically what we're saying here is the plaintiff, which is Health Discovery Corporation, files this complaint for patent infringement and damages against the defendant, which is Intel Corporation, and would respectfully show the court as follows. So obviously underneath there we have all the details with regard to the case, with regard to the claims. So this is again confirmation of civil action that will be taking place. What I would now like to do is break down more in layman's terms what's actually happening with regard to this case. So if we have a look at the screen here, I'm just going to summarize 5 key points here for you. So for number 1, HDVY has sued basically Intel for patent infringement. So again, this is very similar to the previous stock that we saw, Netlist, and we all know what's happening with that stock, and obviously you can research what's happening with the share price for HDVY. I do think the upside potential is huge, but also the risk is huge, so please bear that in mind. Let's move on to number 2. Intel has admitted use of HDVY, so that's very important. Patents in the products, and has not hidden that. In other words, Intel admits infringement. So point number 2, again, very important in terms of legal clarification and the judgment that may come with regards to this case. Let's move on to point number 3. So HDVY is running low on cash, partly because of their infringed patents haven't earned them anything in terms of licensing and fees from Intel, and that's been over a decade in terms of Intel making hundreds of millions of pounds through allegedly illegal appropriation of HDVY's patents. Point number 4, Intel refuses to make an offer or any settlement. That's the situation that we are at the moment. In fact, it's done everything to drag the case on, and what's happened is in terms of HDVY, this has affected them negatively in terms of cash flow and capital to continue again in terms of being a profitable organization as well. So point number 5, HDVY has requested a jury trial. We've seen that in the papers. We believe that is a smart strategic move, because obviously a jury made up of individuals is more likely to be of moderate economic means and could relate to sympathize with the giant Intel and what they've done against the small HDVY. Let's now have a look at 3 more points here. So point number 6, the HDVY's attorney, Eric Robinson, is highly experienced first-class top-shelf litigator of patent lawsuits. So obviously excellent credentials there, and obviously is well aware of the limited financial resources of the company and is expected to reap a substantial financial fee at the end of the day, whether through a settlement or a jury award. So that's good news in terms of the company not having to pay in advance. However, there will be a payment upon settlement. Number 7, while we expect settlement before trial, so that's normally what happens if in these kind of cases, the pleadings in the HDV complaint lay out a sound case for a huge reward. So again, very important for us as potential investors. And final point, playing hardball by Intel will not work. The facts are clear. As long as the HDVY shareholders come out in terms of this company with support, time is on the side. It's just a case of holding long, holding strong, believing in the company. Then obviously the settlement will come. Once that settlement comes, should be rewarded with an excellent return in the share price. What I'd now like to do is give a shout out to Sydney, who is posted on StockTwix, and he said I am an NLST shareholder, got into this stock because of the similarities pointed out. With regard to Judge Albright, he thinks he's pro-plaintiff. He thinks it will settle before July 2022, and it is a great chance for people who didn't get in early in terms of NLST, so he's recommending everybody get in early. And to finish off on this now, if we look at Sydney's words, it looks like here in terms of the trades that we saw going on with regards to this stock when I first brought it to the attention of the Patreon members, we can see at time of editing here in terms of the buy and sell orders, we can only see buy orders. So huge buy orders here by retail investors. We've got 10,000, 25,000, 15,000, 10,000, no record of sales going through here. So the sentiment is very, very positive. In terms of potential strike price, again, this is a high risk stock. If you do enter this stock, please consider a stop loss 10 to 15% below your average price. And again, your entry price will depend on momentum. Right now the price is moving quite significantly. At time of editing it was around about 20 cents, so if there is a pullback close to 15 cents again, that would be a good entry. But it is similar to Netlist in terms of this stock could basically keep going. So it's a case of do you take a risk or don't you take a risk? That will be your decision, as obviously I'm not a financial advisor. So thank you very much for watching. Due to an extended stock analysis, the next trading lesson will be the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.